Hello, folks. So, welcome to part 31 of Learning Rust series. This is part of my 100 Days of Rust, and I'm on day 14. So, let's get started with the next exercise now. So, I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I'm not done from move semantics 5. See what the next exercise is all about. So, we have move semantics 6. Interesting. Borrow of mood value, data, temporary value dropped, well borrowed. Okay. So, there are two stuff here. I think I've read these before. So, I'm just going to go ahead and check out what this is all about. One moment. I could check out the 038. Let's see. 0382. Oops, one moment. Let me just use cat. This. Yep. Uh, okay. So variable is used after its contents have been moved. Elsewhere, basically the move semantics, move the ownership and everything there. So y equal to x. So from x to y, this the ownership moves, but then now you can't access it. Style that is not marked copy, so it's stored in the heap and it's like all references and whatnot. It's moved out of X and initial to Y. Is fundamental Rust ownership system outside of workarounds like RC. Value cannot be owned by more than one variable, so sometimes you don't need to move the value. Using a reference, just like borrowing, you can let another function borrow the value without changing its ownership. You can also get a mutable reference for borrowing and changing the value. You don't actually have to move our string to calculate them. You can give it a reference. So, yep. We've seen this before. What about this one? 0716. Okay, so temporary value is being dropped. While a borrower is still in active use. Okay. So you have function foo, function bar, which takes a integer like which borrows and signed integer third of it, and then gives you that value as is. And then bar foo, so foo is like temporary thing. So you just create a 22 over here and then give the reference to it. And then you do here the expression foo is already the expression, okay. As foo is a call to the function and not the same name of the variable and not the name of the variable. Temporary, that temporary stores the return value from foo, so it can be borrowed, okay. Could imagine that is equivalent to the following. This is an explicit temporary variable. So we who the temporary part the term does not live long enough. The street actually exit this block. Yeah, because temp is created here. And then it's gone after this curly brace. Whenever a temporary is created, it is automatically dropped according to fixed rules. Okay, so in this case, a temporary is created and then it's dropped automatically. So then bar, how will it give? Well, a borrower is still in active use. Okay, so ordinarily the temporary is dropped at the end of the enclosing statement. In this case, after the let, okay. This is illustrated example above showing the temp would be freed as we exit the block. Okay. Fix the problem. You need to create a variable, local variable to store the value in rather than relying on a temporary. For example, you might change the original program to the following. Dropped at the end of the enclosing block. Okay. Okay. Interesting. For an alternative way to fix this original first, not set typically. Okay. Interesting. When temporaries are stored in the aggregate, like a tuple or something. Temporaries here to be created, but as they are stored directly in the value, they are dropped until the end of the enclosing block. Okay. value foo, then for the tuple, and you get foo for like 22 reference of 22, and then another reference of 22. Yep. So here, let's look at this code. I think I should just sleep after this. Feeling very sleepy. Interesting. So execute reference and or use hand. Can't change anything except adding or removing references. Okay. So main data Rust is great. To string. Okay. What is this thing? It's an ampersand. So it's a slice of string. To string will give you string. Okay. Get character data. String uppercase. Character data. Data string. It's here. No, it's not. So to string gives you string. Characters last should not take ownership. Okay. Oh yeah, when this moves, basically that's what happening. Like you move string is basically stored in heap, so you move the ownership over here. You're not borrowing the references. So borrow of mode value over here, right? Get character data. Uh, move occurs because the data has changing, which is value moved here, value borrowed here after move. So it's moved here. So now it goes here. The value is like moved here. And then you again borrow it here. So instead, you would rather just pass read reference. Okay, so it is data. The value dropped while borrowed. Okay. Let's call the lifetime of this reference 1. Temporary value is read at the end of the statement. Hmm. This is some other error. Wait one moment. Temporary value dropped well below. Okay, so after this, so this is like a readable reference, immutable reference. String uppercase data. Ah, what is this mutation? Okay. Student borrow is mutable. Okay. Because it's not declared as mutable. Let's declare it as mutable. So let's call the lifetime. Oh wait. Temporary value dog or let's call the lifetime temporary value is the bottom is different. Okay, so should take ownership. How will it take the ownership? Oh, let's copy this. Okay, it's my styles. Expected struct string found middle string. Okay, cool. Awesome. Remove this mute. Yeah, I'll remove it. Cool. I just changed references. If you see here, remove this reference, remove this. I mean, added this reference, remove this reference. added this reference that you can have a mutable, I mean not immutable thing, get characters, it's just get characters. So immutable stuff here, and then uppercase, you have to mutate this, but you're already passing on the ownership. So yeah, should take ownership, right? Should not take ownership. This one should have reference, should take ownership, should not have reference. Mutable data, can I say this? No. It's an immutable argument if I put like that. So excuse me, sorry. So yeah, that's that. So mutable data, and then mutate it with uppercase and whatnot, and then print line or whatever you want to do. So yeah, we are doing already the print line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like design it clean. Six. Cool. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.